Fuzzlebukkit.
Hey everyone, I'm Kenning. How you doing? Thanks for tuning into Shaman Month here on Fuzzlebukkit. We're in week 2, where we take, in this case, the net deck from last week, and I modified it just a little bit, and we're up to rank 10. So we're going to go ahead and start this and see what happens. Alright, a hunter. I haven't actually seen too many hunters lately. They all disappeared after the nerf. Now, the deck list on the left-hand side over here is slightly changed from the previous one. Let's see, we're going up against a hunter. Actually going to... I ditched the Yeti. I'm going to keep everything else. One of the Yeti is one of the changes. The Acidic Swamp Ooze is another one. I was running into a lot of weapons, and I really needed some way to take care of those weapons. There were just too... Whoa, Wind Fury. Oh, hold. Stop the press. Everybody, we got a young Dragonhawk on the board. Game over. Now that I say that, I'm actually not sure how I'm supposed to handle that. This has really got me in a... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bring in our axe here and take care of this. That really threw me off my game. I haven't seen a young Dragonhawk in... So what kind of hunter are we facing here? Interesting. Alright, so I'm at the... I'm at about the same rank I was last week. A couple stars higher, maybe. I will say that if you intend to ladder with this particular Shaman deck, or a Tempo Shaman deck of sorts, it will take you some time. It is a very slow climb to the top. Let's see, Argent Squire here, and we will save our weapon charges. I am not in any fear of a hunter running into Acidic Swamp Ooze. I don't think there's any way we're going to lose that weapon, so we'll just keep it in reserve. Excellent. Now, I've learned a few things about playing Shaman. One, the Unbound Elemental is something that a lot of people, and myself included, used to hold in reserve, trying to wait for a combo with Unbound Elemental and an Overload spell of some sort. It's actually not good. That 2/4 scares your opponent enough that you play it as a 2/4. If you actually use an Overload and bump it up, that's great, but don't count on that at all. Just play it straight up. Earthen Ring Farseer, let's give ourselves some health. We don't need anything else here. We're gonna save our mana. And we do have plenty of Overload spells in our hand to buff up the Unbound Elemental, but as he stands right now, he's still a value card. And there it is, folks. The Unleash the Hounds. Although we forced him to play it rather early, comboing with the Buzzard and not much else. Looks like he's going to be using it for removal, so that's kind of a win for us, in my opinion. Hunter's Mark on... Oh, interesting. Okay. Thought he'd target the Elemental there, but... I'm not sure what he was doing there. So, let's see. We'll keep this in reserve. I kind of want to waste a lightning bolt just to bump him up, but I don't think that's worth it. So we're just going to take 1 damage here. We're gonna control him. Start putting down our totems. I think I made a mistake there. I guess that's fine. I could have used my my weapon instead. That was probably the better choice. But you know what? Bam! There you go. We'll use our weapon anyway. To the face. Companion. This is kind of why I held that in reserve. Now, I took out Blood Mage Thalnos. It would be nice in this situation, but I found that I wasn't using his spell damage enough, and the card draw. I have a Manatide Totem in now, and that usually gives me most of the card draw that I need. Well, I guess we're going to take him out with a Rockbiter. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, target the weapon. It's a little late. I'm a little tired, but we'll be alright. Okay then. Throwing our totems out, gaining some tempo. We're getting into our mid-game here, so we should be picking up some steam. I've got, unfortunately, all the removal I need, and I don't have any of the creatures I need. I put in two Yetis, actually, to buff up my late game. I noticed I had problems. I had plenty of removal, but I just didn't have anything strong in the end to... Oh boy, this is going to get bad. Oh, really? He's still Wrath. Interesting combo. Not typical. Well, in this case, I was going to use my Earth Shock, but we'll use our Fire Elemental instead. And I will leave it as it is. I'm not... Well, hold on. 8 mana, that's a little dangerous. Yeah, I don't want the overload, though. I'm gonna pass the turn. The Earth Shock is too valuable to waste on a 1/1 Hound. The Lightning Bolts, if it wasn't for the overload, I'd use it. I'm not worried about the 3 damage, but I don't need to overload myself. That's a little scary. Hunter's Mark, that's fine. We have another Fire Elemental. Now, the fact that it costs 0 mana, that's not so good. Multi-shot. Okay. Now that we have this in reserve, we have a reason to use him. Here's our Yeti. Here is our Earth Shock, which kills that. Here's our Lightning Bolts. I suppose I could have hit my totem first just in case we got a Spell Power Totem, but we did what we needed to do. A Stoneclaw Totem would have been okay here. That 0/2 taunt would have been a little nice. The game is slowing down. This is a different Hunter deck. I guess Hunters are now experimenting with new things. Do I really want a Hex? Let's drop a Totem first and see if we can get our... Yes, Wrath of Air next. Excellent. I don't think he's running a weapon. Yeah, let's gamble on that. Our Yeti's going to go 2 for 1 here. We're getting a little low. I've used both my Earthen Ring Farseers, so... Unfortunately, I have no idea what this Hunter's all about. He's used both of his Unleash the Hounds, so that's good. He's used a Hyena, he's used a Buzzard, but I have no idea with 13 cards in his deck. Okay, so there's the other Hyena. There's Timberwolf. Is he gonna take out my Yeti? No. Interesting. That's where his mistake was. So to do this correctly, we need math. I'm going to save the Hex just in case, because I don't know what he's packing. We can save the Yeti. Allow it to go 3 for 1. And we can remove everything else. Now, I'm not worried about the Wrath of Air Totem again, so I'll Totem first. That way there's no chance I'll get that. And there's the Stoneclaw. Excellent. So we're going to save our Yeti by doing this. Should have taken that out first. Oh, that was a mistake. Well, I messed up. I don't know how to get out of it. I do know how to get out of it, unfortunately. Oh, wow. Way too late. Need to be paying more attention. I thought about it when I planned out my moves, and then when I went to execute. That's probably why I'm not legendary. Gotta stay consistent. dangerous. He's got me on the clock 5 turns with hero power alone. There's our Unbound Elemental. I don't know what he's got in reserve, but we are going to have to start doing some serious damage. Thank you, Healing Totem, for showing up. Buff up that Yeti one. That's nice. Okay, we've got 10 on the board. 6 short. We don't really have a lot of burst damage. Well, I take that back. We do have Al'Akir. If he decides to show up, that would be really great, because that is 6 damage. King Crush. Okay. But I have a taunt up. So, no. Alright. We're going to overload, which is nice for our Unbound Elemental. And that's really just to stave off King Crush, because we're not going to try to take him out. And we have lethal next turn, depending on what he's got. 2 cards. I don't see a way of him clearing both of those. Both of the taunts. So, Deadly Shot. Flametongue. Ah, I like that totem. I'll do that. Turn 8. Turn 8. Health 8. And here we go. Hey, Al'Akir! Thanks for showing up. I'm not going to be him. I'm just going to take this guy out. 1 turn earlier, we would have had lethal with him, but such as it may. This is the Shaman deck, almost to rank 9. The deck list will be posted below. Thanks for watching. This is a really quick video. I just wanted to show you how the Shaman deck was going. And let me know what you think. Post in the comments below. I will see you next time.